Okay, so here's your Kenmore washer, and well, if your washer is spinning very slowly, okay, so if you put the clothes in and the barrel's just barely spinning, you may need a new clutch. And so what I do is basically you may need the clutch bell and or the clutch. A lot of times I can clean these up and rough up the surfaces, stretch the spring out and make it work again temporarily. And so in order to get the transmission at this point where you can access the clutch, you'll need to take the agitator off. It goes right there. And so once you take the agitator off, you take the 3 1/2-inch bolts on the transmission mount out, and then the whole transmission should slide out. And once you get the transmission out, the clutch will be inside of the bell there. Now if you have to take the bell off, you're going to have to take the whole transmission out of the machine, and then there's a C-clip here, and then you can pop the bell off. Normally the bells are pretty good. I usually clean them up with acetone and maybe rough them up with just a hair with some sandpaper, and they're good. But if you need to put a new clutch in, basically this is how you do it. Of course, when you take the water pump off, there's 2 clips that hold the water pump on the front of the motor, and you'll need to disconnect the wires from the motor as well and assemble in reverse order. You may also want to check your barrel skids here. You can feel them on this side. Nice Teflon skid. There's one over here as well. They're both intact. If your washer's spinning sort of abnormally out around, then you may have a bad seat here. This is the barrel sort of slides on when it's going through its spin cycle and agitation. So these little pieces here underneath there have to be in good shape. So, and if you need to oil your brake, if you have a sticky brake, a break in your drive couplers, basically you just want to oil it, take a couple of drops of oil and stick it in there. Make sure you don't get any on the clutch. And again, we look at this drive coupler and we see it looks pretty good. The motor spins when I spin it. The transmission seems to be spinning as I look at it. And so this drive coupler looks good. So anyway, that's your Kenmore tip for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Rate, comment, and subscribe.